This, in my opinion, is the most promising and best Solana airdrop that you can farm right now. You only got limited time to get in and get a good portion of the airdrop points. Let me explain to you exactly what you have to do. Today we're going to talk about Fragmetric. This is a restaking protocol, one of the first ones in Solana. It has major backing from Jito Labs, and it's also heavily integrated inside the Solana DeFi. This is not just an airdrop. This is something that is here to stay and become one of the biggest protocols of Solana. Let me explain. So, restaking is essentially another layer on top of Solana staking and liquid staking. So it opens up new capabilities that are not possible right now, or at least up till now into Solana. So essentially you stake twice and you earn more. And right now they're running a point system and we can expect an airdrop inside the summer of 2025. And my expectation is that at the middle of July, they will be tokenizing. The backing is amazing. The TVL is at 200 million and you can expect valuations similar to the ones that Sol Layer has. Actually, you can expect even more valuation. We're talking about at least $2 billion, in my opinion, in value. And what restaking is essentially you restake tokens, and these tokens get extra yield because they are used in DeFi, but they are also used to secure decentralized applications. So there are various ways to join this ecosystem and earn decent APYs. You have FragSol, which is the main thing that you want to use if you want to have exposure to the Solana price valuation. Decent APY of 8%, and you also get fragmenting points and switch points, okay? Plus the Sol rewards. And you can see the exact breakdown of what you get from each one of these. Then you have Frag GTO. GTO is the governance token of JitoSol. Essentially, this platform is run by JitoSol mainly. And you get GTO rewards. You get a little bit less APY. And of course, you don't have the FragSol valuation. So you don't want to focus that much on this one. There's also this Frag BTC, which is very new. And new things will be coming. 10 million TVL, and you get Zeus APY from it, and you also get to use Solve protocol for Bitcoin. So this is also super nice because you get Solve points and Zeus points, and if you want exposure to the BTC price, well, you want to do just that. Now, how do you get started? The first thing you want to do is select one of these three things. I'm going to go ahead in this tutorial with only FragSol because, as you know, I'm a Solana max. You can deposit Solana or the Sol. I'm going to go ahead and deposit Solana. Just for reference, I'm going to put a very small amount because I don't do this video to show you exactly how much I'm going to put into this. Maybe in the future I can show you my actual deposit, but for now I'm going to hide it for various reasons. All right, so let's do the deposit. Essentially, you swap Solana to FragSol. If you don't have Solana, you have other tokens, you can swap to Solana and get FragSol. So FragSol is a restaking token, okay? And you get two kinds of rewards. Switchboard, which is an oracle like Pith, and JitoSol, which auto compounds, okay? You can do this and stop farming. For real, like you can do just this very simple thing and stop farming. You get 8% APY plus price appreciation for Solana. But do you really want to do that? I would say no. If you want to go back from FragSol to Sol, you can use the unstake function here. And yeah, after a day or two, you will be able to claim this, okay? So it can take up to 6 days for this operation to happen, just so you know. There's also this rewards tab that you want to keep a very good focus on. It shows you exactly what you stake, what the rewards are, okay? And your transaction history. There's also this F points campaign. We're on season 1 and it shows you where you rank compared to other people. I would highly suggest that you go heavy into this. I'm going to go super heavy with this. And you want essentially to go at least in the top 30% for this airdrop. It seems like it's going to be tiered in some kind of way. So the higher you rank up, the proportionally more rewards you are going to get. Total users, not that high as well. So I firmly expect that you can be on the top 30% easily. Of course, I have the referral program. You can refer other people. Thanks to everyone that has joined in over here. and supports the channel. But what you want to do with Fragmetric, and the power of it is really DeFi. So in order to unlock DeFi, you want to wrap your tokens. You usually don't have to do that in this panel, and you have to understand that you are not going to be getting switchboard points through this way. So how do we want to use DeFi? Well, there's a very simple strategy. There are various ones, but the better ones are pretty obvious. The better strategies are essentially yield trading. There's looping on NX Finance, banks, or providing liquidity. But these don't remotely give you enough points, okay? So I would focus on this yield tab and just focus very specifically on the first two ones. For Fraxel, Radex and Exponent. Okay, I would focus on these two. This is the most participated one, which is on Ratex, which is very well known. It gives a very decent APY of 18.3%. And you get 4x the amount of points that you would get just by holding Fraxel. And you also get Radex points and GTO rewards. What you have to be very, very careful for is that till 28th of August, you are going to be logged in this position. You can withdraw, but you are going to lose a huge amount of profits, and that is a little bit problematic. There's also this Exponent position that gives you the most, let's say, rewards. So if I remember correctly, I have went ahead with Exponent. You can just click this over here and they will open up the exact panel that you want to be looking at. So I think I have got ahead with Exponent liquidity, but you can also go here on Fraxel. So let's go ahead, and what we want to do is provide liquidity, okay, on Radex, and we want also to come here on jitter staking. It's also liquidity, and we want to supply our Fraxel, okay, and same here with Ratex. So I don't think I have a position with Ratex, so just for the sake of it, I'm just going to put it here, and you will need 2 Fraxel minimum for this position on Radex. Whereas on Exponent, you can just deposit how much you have and you're good to go. So if you have less than, I don't know, 3 Solana, 4 Solana deployed in the platform and swapped into Fraxel, you cannot use this Ratex positioning. Okay, just to clear this out. However, it has a very nice APY. It expires in 109 days. And yeah, that's all you should know. You also get switchboard rewards as it seems and 4x Ratex multiplier. Similarly here you get switchboard rewards, Fragmetric points, and of course you farm the Exponent airdrop if they decide to tokenize. So I'm going to go with Exponent in this case because this is like the simulation of the very small wallet, what you would probably do. So that's exactly how it goes. It's not hard, it's simple. So this is how you deposit Fraxel on Exponent and you get loads of more points. Here you can see your portfolio positions, okay? So what we do is provide liquidity and you can see our position here, just $30, taking it easy, taking it slow. Maturity is 10th of July, which for me is the best thing. I really look into withdrawing from these platforms and essentially leaving crypto in July. So my main position will be on Exponent, just to be very transparent with you. But, you know, there's a very big opportunity that I will also join like Fraxel on Ratex. If you want me to make a video about Ratex and what you can do with it, how you can earn points or whatever, just let me know. They have like this fixed yield earn that doesn't give you points. So you forsake your points just to get like a decent APY, or you can just like have these liquidity things that give you also points. The biggest TVLs in these platforms are really, this is pretty insane, but they're really the Fragmetric and liquid restaking solutions. So you can see that a whole new level of DeFi has opened up. 2 platforms, Exponent and Ratex, are built essentially on top of this, which is pretty insane. It's pretty insane. Like the biggest majority of funds in these platforms are from Fragmetric Sol, which is pretty insane to see. And the capacity is also nearing its highest levels. so you know. And of course, there are various other things that you can deposit funds on, of course. But yeah, liquidity is like the main thing. So yeah, I don't know what else to say to you. There's also this Perena season, if you want to see it. I haven't looked into it, in all honesty. But yeah, these are the main two things that you want to do in terms of going with Fragmetric opportunities. These are the ones that I would actually suggest, just to be super transparent with you. And participation is low, but funds are many, because whales know that this is the best thing you can do. So again, if you want me to show you the RateX route or give you an update on Fragmetric soon, let me know down below in the comments.